everyone out there. This is AJ from Late Night Productions, coming back with another episode of Subnautica. Surprise, surprise. Today I have with me...
Blaze?
And...
Ashtar. From the grave.
Again. I swear, you're part zombie or something, you know?
You know, people joked about that for a while, and I think I agree with them at this point.
What, that you're part zombie?
Oh, he's like Jesus. He rose.
Too soon.
It is? Hey, it's Easter.
Easter was yesterday! Ow! But anyway, we are back. Hopefully we get more done in this episode and I don't accidentally lose my submarine in the process.
Yeah, please don't.
Because remember, the last time we streamed together, I almost lost the Cyclops a few times.
Yeah, those aren't cheap to make.
No, they're not. Anyway.
Nope.
Ready to go?
Yep.
Here we go.
Yep.
I am going to feed first. Oh, I have a lot of titanium.
Yep. Just so everybody knows now, I am not, for once, on the wiki, so AJ over here is going to be blindish when it comes to things right now.
Am I near my base? I don't remember if I'm near my base or not. I am.
I can't tell you things I remember from off of the cuff, though, and I remember quite a lot.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah, that'll happen when the world's loading in.
I was looking away.
Well, then you don't get to see it, so...
Man.
Oh, wow, look at the Reginalds.
It's a lot of Reggies.
Didn't we start out with just 2?
That's a lot of biofuel.
Oh, and let's see if I need any more right now. Oh, don't walk into the water. Let's see, do I need to replenish you?
So I saw
No.
I double featured this past weekend.
Really now?
I saw 2 movies. I saw Shazam and Hellboy.
Nice.
Because I need to catch up on them.
Didn't those just come out?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, I usually see things on opening weekend now. But... Hey, Mark.
I have Mark and Jack.
I wish his hair changed color.
No, I think because when he was playing it, his hair was red.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's an homage to what he was wearing when he was playing it.
I was going to build something at the end of the last thing. I don't remember what I was going to build.
Yay for memory loss!
Did he still have his... Did he... I feel
Yeah,
like...
for sure.
I feel like Mark... I feel like Mark changed his hair color back first.
I don't
Before
remember.
Jack. Because I remember Jack started playing Subnautica after he changed his hair color. I don't remember.
What was I doing? I don't remember. I don't remember if I had the Mark 1 or the Mark 2.
Well, there's a good way to check that. Look in your submarine.
Or the
I was
Marky
just
move.
in my submarine. And remember, it's called Monstro.
Yep.
And Drillby's inside.
Now I have the wiki open.
Anyways,
Of course you do.
Shazam is a good family movie. Hellboy is not.
I kind of figured, dude.
That's my
Other side.
non-spoiler review.
And we are not going to spoil the movie in this stream, are we?
But yeah.
Yeah. No speaky spoilers, or else.
I have Mark 1.
Yeah, no spoilers. But like,
Okay.
I will say,
2, I need...
I'll say no. I promise I'm not saying any spoilers. I will say this, like, Shazam was like super cheesy,
Of course it
but-
was.
but it had its dark bits. It had plenty of dark bits.
Okay, if you have Mark 1 on the Cyclops, right?
Yeah, I just need to find some nickel somewhere.
Yeah, let me actually...
Oh, look, the sun's rising.
But
Yeah,
I'll put it this
Oh,
way.
cuttlefish!
They captured perfectly what it would be like if a kid
Ready
got
for it?
superpowered.
Whoop.
And that
Good
specific
boy.
type of thing.
You want a cookie?
Hey, cuddle buddy.
He's so
so-
cute.
nickel.
I forgot what
Oh,
we
good.
named him.
Oh, good. You're not gonna like where you're getting nickel.
Just tell me.
Lost River.
Uh,
Or the inactive lava zone.
didn't I just, like, come from there and I almost got this thing destroyed?
Yep. So, I recommend Lost River since that's, you know, shallower than the inactive lava zone.
I want to play with my cuttlefish a little bit more. Like I said, I know we named him, like, in the last stream. I just don't remember the name.
So, guess what happened on Smash Bros. Recently?
Yep,
The
Joker.
Yeah, Joker.
Yep. He's alright.
Ooh, quartz. Gimme.
Okay, you're not gonna get Mark III for now.
There's a tiger plant right there.
There is. You can knife him away if you want.
Nah, it doesn't really bug me because I'm usually not going out that way unless I'm in a ship.
Yeah, so Mark II allows you to go 1,300 meters down before it starts saying, "Hey, you're too deep."
Oh yeah, we named this one Jonah.
Yep. Jonah and the whale.
Oh. I do not have any mods on this thing. I need to get some mods on this thing.
Let's see here.
But didn't I have one at one point, but then because I got destroyed, I lost it?
I think so, yes.
I need glass and titanium ingots. That shouldn't be too hard. I need more storage containers. Ooh, there's one glass. I just need another thing of quartz, and I think I can make another, unless I have another somewhere. Yay, another quartz! Perfect. Now, how much titanium did I need again? Okay, enough for 10, and I have enough for 10. Okay.
Let's see here. Let's open that.
Glass. One ingot. Ooh.
Alright.
Lunch is not agreeing with me.
What are you arguing about?
Oh, haha, you're funny. I need to go use the thing upstairs, don't I?
Most likely.
Seamoth 2, what do I need for that?
Seamoth Mark II.
I have almost all the stuff for that. I can make that later.
Yeah. You need plastisteel, tube magnetite, some enamel glass, and the Mark I. Also, remember, you have to make it at the modification station.
I know.
As for Mark III is actually... The amount of rubies you have don't make it too bad.
Let's see what I have real quick. Hold on. So I need plastisteel and magnetite and...
You need a plastisteel ingot, 2 magnetite, and an enamel glass.
Well, I have the magnetite. How much of that again?
2.
Okay, 2 of those. And how do you make plastisteel again?
Let me
A
hold plastisteel ingot is made with a titanium ingot and 2 lithium.
Well, I have 1 lithium here.
I know how to make a titanium ingot.
Duh. No offense. That's lead, not lithium.
If you're low on lithium, I can pull up where to find some.
Lead.
It's quite literally everywhere.
I know. Oh, I'm gonna do this real quick. So.
Yep.
All right. Should I take the sea moth or should I take something else?
If you have the Mark I,
I do.
You can only go down. Let's see here, 300 meters right now.
I think. Hold on. Access upgrades.
Actually, I have Mark 1 open. Yeah, it allows you to go to 300.
Well, now I can go up to 300. It couldn't
Yeah.
before I put that in there. But anyway.
Yeah, that should be easy enough.
Hold on, I need to... Where's my... Yeah.
If you are wondering, you need plasteel ingots for most of modules.
So, where do I go?
Lithium literally spawns in any biome.
So I just gotta look around and just look for something specific? Hey, look, my grav trap is still here.
Hang on. Let me find out. Look for shale outcroppings.
What color are those?
Let me open the page. Gray. Shale outcroppings drop gold, lithium, and diamond.
You just gotta be lucky on which one they drop.
Yep. They literally drop from, it seems like mostly everywhere. The bulb zone, the caves of the bulb zone, the crag field, the crash zone, the deep sparse reef,
Wait,
the dunes.
is this one of them?
Yeah.
Be funny if I got lucky. Oh, diamond.
Yes, but now you know what they look like.
Yeah. I get confused with the other ones that are available.
There's sandstone, shale. What else is there?
I think that's it, actually.
No, there's one more.
Hey, I'm in the mushroom forest.
I don't remember what the last one is yet.
It's alright. Language.
Sorry.
Well, small
Apologies.
swearing here and there, I guess, is okay.
Apologies, everybody. I have problems with that.
Just don't,
Yeah.
you know, say, like, a string of swear words all in the same sentence, because I don't want to get my channel banned before it starts, you know what I mean?
Don't worry, I'm good.
This is limestone, but hey, I'm gonna break it anyway.
That was the last one. Limestone, sandstone, shale.
So I can't recite blood. No. I'm
No.
just making a joke.
I know it's not the ones we want, but
Yep. Interestingly enough,
Resources
there
are
are
resources.
large resource. Do you have the drill arm for the prawn?
I do.
There are actually large resource deposits you can find of them.
Hold on. What is that?
Possibly a large resource deposit.
Well, I can tell that, but what? Let me switch. Oh, that is lithium!
Yep.
I need to go get Drillby then, huh?
They can also drop from sea treader leviathans, which you'll never see.
I'm gonna go back to base and get Drillby, because I'm gonna need him, huh?
Sea treaders are considered leviathans. They're small, and you rarely see them because they only spawn in a very small area of the map.
Hmm. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Would you
I only
say
saw
they have a shocking personality?
the ampules? Yes.
I made a bad joke and you didn't call me on it.
I didn't call you on it because I'm choosing to ignore it.
Oh, I see how it is,
Yep.
Ashtar.
Yep. That's
Hey, Ashtar, I have a question.
Yeah.
Because I have the Reginald's breeding in my base, do I even need to have that the grav trap out anymore?
Well, here's the issue with
Hello.
here's the issue right now. You're using those Reginalds for biofuel.
Yes.
So picking out of the biofuel for food causes some issues. If you really do want to do something and not have the draft trap, I'd recommend having a separate aquarium for that. Like, usually when you create an aquarium, you use it for one reason, unless you make it double high, then you use it for two. You can fit more fish in a twice-high aquarium.
Well, I don't
But
have the
since
stuff to make another room on top of a room right now.
Yeah, so honestly, since you only have yeah, that'll happen.
Something's
Anyway,
not quite centered.
yeah, don't worry about it. Anyway, since you're using a small aquarium for bioreactor reasons, I would recommend you just keep it like that. You don't need the gravity sphere anymore, really, if you're stable. Gravity sphere is good for early game when you don't have a stable supply of food.
So, are you saying I should get rid of it? Will you not attack me? Thank you.
I mean, you can pick it up and just kind of have it around.
Mushroom Forest is that way? Question mark? I don't remember which way I came from.
Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, the only reason... Like, Gravity Sphere is kind of one of those things, like, you use early game, and then, like, late game when you have a steady supply of food, you just kind of leave it alone.
So I can just leave it there, there'll be no ill effect.
You can just leave it there, and the fish will just get stuck there. One good reason to use the Gravity Sphere still in late game is if you're in an area you know there's a bunch of tiny predators in, you know, like biters or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can just put it down, and all the biters will be attracted to the sphere, so you have to deal with less of them in certain parts of the area.
Mm.
Like, there's a certain concentration of them to certain amounts of the area, so if you just put a sphere somewhere, they just won't bother you as much. So if you know there is... Let's say you find, like, a big resource deposit or something like that, you could just put a sphere down, then get in your prawn suit, mine, and then the biters won't be gnawing at your suit. It's useful for controlling smaller predators. Unfortunately, it does not work on larger
Leviathans.
predators. Leviathans, or really anything like sand sharks, bone sharks, anything like that. So unfortunately, it's only really useful for biters and a couple of other smaller predator fish that exist.
I meant to do that.
I found that a good way to use it was in the Aurora's reactor to just put it down, because all the small predators in there would just get stuck on it.
Yeah, that would have been a lot easier than the way I did it.
To be fair, the Aurora's reactor used to not have anything in it.
Blaze, you okay?
Yeah, I just didn't want to interrupt y'all.
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 You know what's funny? I grew up in the South. And yet I live in the North now, but you can take the girl out of the South, but you can't take the South out of the girl. What are you?
Yeah.
Ooh, copper.
Well, Frankie
Copper is
lives in the
useful,
North
right?
for-
Yep.
Frankie grew up in the South for a long time, and then she lived in the North for a while. And she's got to mix both. And now she lives in the South again, but yeah.
This is actually not really what I came for, but...
It's useful.
So I just mine the whole thing?
You'll know when you've mined the whole thing. Another good idea to have on the prawn suit is the increased storage, because you're going to be filling up the stores like nobody's business.
This thing is really finicky on where it aims. Is that it? That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
I think it was this way to the lithium thing that I found earlier.
You'll know when you see it, because it looks weird.
Well, first I gotta get through here without, you know, crashing into something. Why do I feel like I'm not in the right spot?
You know why people actually use lithium batteries? It's because it's such a good negative. I think it's like a good ion or anion.
I might have gone past this point where I found it earlier.
I think you did. I remember it was closer to the cliffs, I think.
You can't put any. You can't put like.
How'd I get down
marks
here?
or anything? You can't put a marker on things.
I need a beacon for that, and I don't have any beacons right now.
Yeah. Beacons are nice. Using too many of them becomes a problem. They're easy to make, but
They cloud
Yeah,
your
right.
UI a little bit.
they clog. I think they're like 1x2 or 2x2 in your inventory.
2x2,
They
hands
can
of
start
blue.
clogging up your UI. Although you can fix that by turning off beacons you don't want to see. But really, you tend to use beacons for marking where your home is and things like that. You'll never really find yourself marking like big deposits or anything like that, despite the fact that it might be a good idea.
I wish it was a little bit lighter, it'd be easier to see. You know what I mean?
That this happens.
I wish it was just like Skyward Sword, where you could just mark whatever, or Breath of the Wild.
Unfortunately, not. As good as cool as that would be, they had to make it so that, despite the amount of sci-fi in this, they did make it very good as a survival game because you're actually trying to not die here.
Don't go in there,
Yeah,
you're gonna get
that's
stuck.
true. I feel like Breath of the Wild is trying to be a survival game.
I don't want
but
salt right now.
It's got a
Ooh,
little thing
whoa,
to
whoa,
make
whoa.
it like
Ooh,
super
lithium!
easy.
Gimme! I'll take that.
Yeah, you can just find lithium.
I want to find that big deposit, but it's like...
There was some shale on the wall, I think.
Like if you're trying to get like a bunch of different like types of gemstones for certain things, or just to get money. After a while, you just run into freaking white bokoblins or white enemies, just drop, or silver enemies, that just drop freaking gemstones whenever you kill them.
Straight across from the... I'm too close to the base right now, so I'm not going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Woo! Gimme. Gimme. Thank you.
You don't have to worry
Yeah,
about it.
the development process of this game, while I was playing it during its beta stages, was interesting.
Interesting how.
Well, at first, when I first started playing it, it was very close. Like, it was very soon after it came out of the open beta. So, a lot of things didn't exist, and some of the things that did exist have been long dummied out. Like, you used to have to pick up sand to make glass. They dummied that out. Like, you used to be able to dig into the sand for... Like, you needed sand, and I think it was something else to make glass. Like, 2 sand and a quartz to make glass or something like that, and then they just made it quartz.
Yeah,
a lot-
that makes it a little too easy.
A lot of the table corals and stuff were uninteractable, or if you were able to destroy them and pick them up, they did not have a proper inventory model. They just had a placeholder.
You know what would be cool in Below Zero? If the cuttlefish that you befriend in this game helps you in that game somehow.
You're not the same character. You're a
I know,
survivor.
but you know what I mean, right?
They're probably going to add a separate companion to that game because it's a different environment. Who
You know
knows if the
what?
cuttlefish?
I think I've picked up enough small ones on the ground that I should hopefully have enough. But I'll probably come back later
Yeah.
and try and find it again.
Do you end up doing a lot more walking on the surface in Below Zero?
At the start of the game, there's a few icebergs currently that you can walk on. And there is an island you need to go to for, I think
Reasons.
it's the end game. And other reasons. Currently, there's not a lot in Below Zero, and I haven't played it
I've
in a
seen
while.
Jack play a little bit of it.
I haven't played it in a
Yeah,
while, and
me
there's been a
too.
couple of updates since I've last played it. But currently it's
Do you mind?
currently it's coming along nicely.
Do you mind not ramming into the side of my thing? Thank you.
It's interesting that you're actually a character instead of just a silent protagonist.
Well, they had this model to go off of, and they wanted to do something different. I'm imagining the reason why they did the silent protagonist the first time is because it's the easiest character kind to work with.
Well,
Yeah.
if you think about it, he's not really quiet, especially if he screams.
That's the thing, though. Like, the quote-unquote silent protagonist sometimes does that as well.
Yeah, I mean, like, Link is a great example. I mean, he doesn't say any actual word. Like, obviously he does talk.
Yeah.
He's,
There's a couple games that do that where the silent protagonist.
Wow, look at all this stuff.
but, like, there's a difference when it comes to Breath of the Wild, though, because, like, they decided to make him, like, he talks, like, to people, but you don't hear him talk.
Yeah.
You know why Link doesn't talk, right? No, I'm kind of making a joke.
Because he has a heavy burden on it. Whatever.
No, it's because the one time he did, he was a complete and total. How can I say this without being offensive?
No. Don't even. Who freaking counts those? Who the crap counts those?
Raise his hand.
You're an idiot.
Is there anything else I needed, Ashtar?
And I'm not apologizing for that.
Other than the enamel glass and 2 magnetite for depth 2, no.
Enameled glass.
Enameled glass is made via glass and stalker tooth.
You could make enamel pins.
Oh yeah, I have 1 stalker tooth. No, I have 2. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna put these quartz away. Get a tooth out. I had glass on me already, or did I use it? Did I already use it? Oh, I'll just make more.
Hang on.
Hang on to what?
Yeah, you only need 1 tooth and 1 glass per enameled glass, so.
I need to drink something. But first, I'm going to do this glass.
I'm gonna see Gabriel Iglesias this weekend.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see. Is there
Can't
anything
wait.
else?
can't wait.
I got everything. I just need to get the Mark 1 out of there. I'm going
Yeah.
to store some of my stuff. Can I store some of this stuff? Because I have a lot of stuff. I need to organize my lockers. No, what I need to do is make a new locker. That's what I need to do. How much is it to make a new locker again? Let me check.
Let's see here. I'm looking at what you need to create things right now.
2 titanium for that. Titanium quartz for that.
Looking at things. You have the Prawn Suit Mark 1, the Cyclops Mark 1, and the Seamoth Mark 2 right now, correct?
I think. First, let me get something to eat. Nom nom nom. These trees are lifesavers, you know?
Yeah.
Switch, bunch. 1, 2, 3. There. That's enough for now. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Well, I have 2 titanium. That's enough to make at least 1 wall locker. That's enough for now.
Yeah.
I just need somewhere to put stuff.
Yeah, I'm just thinking right now of how much stuff you're going to need if you're going to get every depth module, and this is not looking nice.
Does it ever, Ashtar?
When it first happens, usually, because Mark 1s aren't that hard to make.
What about the lockers on
You're muffled, dude.
What about the lockers on the Cyclops?
I could use those.
You can. It's not. It's usually recommended you only use lockers in Cyclops for things you need for the Cyclops.
Okay.
And right now, we're not doing stuff on the Cyclops. We're doing stuff for the Sea Moth.
Yeah. If we got Mark II for Seamoth, then
Quit.
yeah. So I'm gonna tell you how to get Mark III.
Hold on. Let me. No, modification station. Doi.
Yep.
So I gotta go back downstairs.
Yeah. You need the Mark II to make Mark III. So the minute you're done, I'll just tell you what it is. You ain't gonna like it though.
It can't be worse. Hold on.
Well,
Well, I have the rubies, and I just need a plastil ingot.
yep. You need 3 rubies and a plasteel ingot, and that makes Mark III.
Well, hold on. Well, I have the rubies. I just need the plastil ingot.
Yes, but I also want you to check on what depth module you have for the prawn suit and the Cyclops. Because Cyclops, I know you have depth 1. Because you're trying to get the nickel for depth 2.
All right, you can't speed up swimming in this game.
Other than with the Sea Glide.
Well, yeah, but I haven't used that thing in ages. Fix this upgrades. I have no upgrades for the arm on this thing.
Okay, so the prawn suit's first upgrade needs plastisteel, 3 nickel, and 2 rubies.
Let's just focus on the sea moth right now. You're hurting me.
And the Cyclops, since you already have the depth 1. I'm assuming you have the depth 1 on Cyclops. Yeah. For depth 2, you need plastisteel and 3 nickel.
This is gonna be painful, isn't it?
You're just gonna need to go to the Lost River for, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nickel.
You know, I have an idea. Let's put this in here first.
And
Yep.
where do you find rubies? Oh, good. You can find rubies in Lost River as well.
Well, first, I'm gonna go find that lithium deposit that I found earlier. And I'm gonna leave my sea
Okay.
moth there, and then I'm gonna take my drill guy over there to get all of it.
Alright.
'Cause I remember it was this way I went, right?
Yeah, you do need a couple lithium for the next thing in prawn suit.
All
But prawn
sunshines
suit-
and smiles, huh, Ashtar?
Yep. Prawn suit Mark II actually takes some things you don't have yet. Actually, what the hell? Oh, good.
No?
Well, the mystery material is needed for 1, 2, 3, 4 things, including 2 spoiler things. Got it.
Hmm.
Well then.
Hmm. Are you using the wiki?
He's on the wiki.
Yes, yes, I am.
Because he's
see
a
here, if
cheater. I'm joking, to Ashtar.
It's not cheating, it's an advantage.
By the way, apparently there is a Mark III depth module for Cyclops.
Yeah.
Since you already have Mark I, I will just delete that page and have the Mark II, because it'll show me how to make Mark II and Mark III.
Wow, the world decided to load all at the same time.
This will happen quite a bit. It is a finished product, but they were
Whoa,
still...
whoa, whoa!
learning.
What the? Bone shark.
Yeah, bone sharks and ampules are
Evil.
the worst.
Evil.
Bone
Okay.
sharks are just stupid. Bone sharks are just stupid aggressive, so they have a large aggressive range. And then ampules, if they shock your ship, tend to just murder your energy.
I'm going up here,
And
roughly out of
energy
their
mercy.
range, so I can fix my ship. And down we go.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm going down, down.
Do you really want to finish that sentence?
3, 4. No, 1, 2,
No.
3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Do you not want to eat my ship, please? Thank you.
But it's so tasty.
So tasty. I play Monster Hunter off and on, and in Generations, whenever you complete a successful cooking of the meat, it would go, so tasty. Astar, do you know what I'm talking about?
Vaguely, yeah.
It was in Monster Hunter Generations. I don't know. I know it didn't transfer to World. Ooh, is that
It
it?
didn't transfer the world, and I don't know if it's in Generations Ultimate.
Well, have you cooked meat in Ultimate yet?
Not in a mission yet.
I feel like I'm close. It's getting dark already? Or am I just going too deep?
Shrug.
What do you mean you don't know?
I actually don't.
What do you mean what I mean?
Well, interesting fact, a large region why the ocean is blue-ish is because blue travels the furthest in the water.
I know. And this has been
Red,
our
in fact-
science fact for the day.
Yes, red in fact travels the shortest distance in the ocean, which is why a lot of deep-sea fish will use red lights to lure prey, or to spot prey, because they will not see it.
You know what my favorite line in any movie is?
What was that?
What do you mean, what do I mean?
I don't know what that's from. Ash,
Grease.
Yeah.
I've watched Grease a million times. I don't remember that line.
One of the guys, one of the other greasers, asked Danny, what do you mean? And he says, what do you mean, what do I mean? I don't remember.
I have a
what
feeling
the-
I'm way off course.
I have no idea. You look like you're in the kelp zone, so yes, you're off course.
I'm going back to base and I'm going to go the other way. 'Cause I know there's some mushroom forest the other way.
Yeah, Mushroom Forest is real big.
No duh.
Like the two biggest zones in the game that are in bounds are the kelp forest and the mushroom forest. If you do count out of bounds, technically the dead zone's the biggest, but
We don't go
that's
there.
not. You don't go there. That's not a part of the game.
Unless
Why
you
would
want to
go
commit
there?
suicide.
Like, why do you hate yourself?
Because remember, I've been there, what, twice? Because the
Once.
submarine is evil?
Because
No.
you don't understand map borders.
Alright, I'm back at base. And somehow I think I went around in a giant circle.
It really does feel like it, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. Okay, back this way.
Yeah, fun thing about early Subnautica, beacons weren't a thing that existed.
Joy.
So you got lost really easy.
And you know my sense of direction, or lack thereof.
Yes. Another issue that was taken out is that the life pod and anything that floated on the surface had drift.
Oh no.
Yes, it had drift, because the waves had the physics of drift, because they were, inflatable.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem with giving them those physics of drift is that if you put yourself or items in these things in such a way, you would actually cause them to drift faster, or enemies would cause them, push them. So it would cause them to drift into hostile
Overdrift?
areas where they weren't supposed to be. So that was fun.
Oh, that's the Aurora.
That's where Reaper Leviathan is.
Don't tell me something I don't know. Like, tell me the sky is purple.
Possible to kill Reaper.
I know, you have to, like, stun him and then slash.
Actually, they recommend using gas torpedoes.
The way I saw Jacksepticeye do it is he used the, stasis rifle or whatever the heck it's called.
Yeah, stasis rifle.
And
That's
then
one
basically
way.
slashed it to death.
That takes forever, though. What some people will do is they will,
Shite!
they will bring a vehicle with them, usually one with torpedoes, like the Cyclops.
Uh-huh.
And then they will go outside of the Cyclops, stasis it, go back in, and then fire a gas torpedo at him while he's stasised, because it does a crap ton of damage.
Like I said, that's not how Jack did it, but Jack was weird. Jack is weird. Hey!
Well, that's the thing, is that gas torpedoes were a late addition.
Wait, is this actually what I think it is? Please let it be what I think it is. Yes, this is what I think it is. I have to go back to base.
Sea light away!
That's true. Is it full? That's at 1%.
Never mind.
5 hours later. I'm finally back at base!
Pretty much. This is why I always make sure my Sea Glide is at full power.
I need to find my batteries and see how much charge they've got. I think I might have put them in storage by accident.
That's the thing, though. I always bring my Sea Glide with me no matter what, despite the fact that it takes up a lot of room. Because it just is useful if you need to get out of somewhere fast and leave the vehicle behind.
Yeah. There are a lot of amphiles in my way. And they want to fry my flesh. Oh. They don't do much damage, but it's annoying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need oxygen here in a minute. Oh no, I have plenty of oxygen. What am I saying?
Yep.
It doesn't go down as fast because I think I have the rebreather on.
Yeah. Rebreather's real good.
Still swimming. This is fun. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
Yeah, Rebreather makes you take less oxygen above a certain level. And then when you go below a certain... When you're in between certain depths, you'll take as much oxygen as you normally would have.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
What are the levels? It's like... Up to 100 meters, you get less oxygen use, and then from there, if you go to 200, you can't go any further down.
Blaze, you still there?
I'm alive.
I didn't hear. I don't believe you didn't hear what I said there, Blaze.
I heard you.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. Huh?
You chose not to respond.
Why not? You love that show.
Yes.
You know what show we're talking about, Ashtar?
I do, and I'd rather it not devolve.
That's part of the reason why.
Why does it seem to take longer to get there in my prawn suit than it did in my Seamoth?
Because Seamoth, you're able to not have to deal with topography that the prod suit has to.
To what?
Topography. Like the hills and mountains and things like that.
Oh, the geography.
No.
That's how I've always heard it.
No, they're two different things.
They are. Geography is more of a general term. Topography...
Yeah, geography is where things are on a map. Topography is the elevations and levels of different tectonic plates.
I learned something.
Ask me how I know, being in a geology class currently.
Almost there.
So yeah, topography is a form of geography. Sorry,
I'm gonna
topography
need
is a
all
form
of this.
geology.
I'm gonna need all of this, huh, Ashtar?
I don't actually know how much lithium you need in a game.
But I'd rather be safe than sorry, you know? Especially after all the trouble we had trying to find this dang thing.
Surprisingly enough, lithium doesn't actually have a use in anything of spoilers.
You
Yeah, it's
looked it
only
up,
used-
didn't you?
Well, lithium's only used in plastisteel, reinforcements, the ultra high capacity tank, and the ultra glide fins. What else is there? The Seamoth hull reinforcement, the Seamoth storage solution, which just adds storage to your Seamoth.
So which should I take back first? Should I take this back and go and then come back for that? Or take that back and come back for this?
You already made the drill arm.
I know I can hurt fish with this.
You can. Honestly, your prawn suit is the one that has the lithium in it, so I'd take that back first. But yeah, a couple of important things are actually used. It's lithium. I'm gonna do some math in my head, because you already made the ultra high capacity tank, right?
I think? Yeah.
Okay, you already made that in the ultra glide fins, probably, so
Yep.
that's done. You already got the drill arm, so
Wait, did I just kill it?
quite possibly.
About time! Sucker!
So
Sorry, I have vengeance issues.
6. How many plastisteel ingots go into? Because that's 2 per.
Hello, Ray. You're not late. You're on time for when you have to be here. Did you just take a bite out of me? I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
2, 3, 4,
Take a bite out of crime.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You want to fight me? You want to fight, bro? I will drill up your face.
Can you even do that?
I killed a shark earlier, dude. I'm driving it towards my base, I just realized.
14. Yeah, you're gonna need quite a bit of lithium.
Let it get to my base. I do not need an amp eel near my base. Go back to your own territory, please.
10.
Ashtar, what are you doing?
Doing some math.
Ugh,
That's what I thought.
Gonna need about 18 lithium
For what?
if you want to get everything I'm expecting you want to get.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Is there any way to get into the friggin' compartment from where having it docked? Because so far I've had no luck doing it. Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to be inside the thing.
This will happen. To get into the compartment is going to be an issue.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to undock it.
Yeah, that's one issue with the Cyclops is that unlike the Seamoth, which has its compartment on the side, its
This one hasn't.
compartment is in a place. Yeah, it's in
I have 12.
compartment's in a. Yep.
Okay, now
Most
I
of
can
those are
undock
going to
this
go into
thing.
plastic steel ingots, by the way.
How many plastic steel ingots do I have to make?
Let's see here. Um, you're going to need one for the Mark. Let's see here. You already have the Mark 1 for the Cyclops. So let's see here.
That's where all my batteries disappeared too.
You're going to need one for the Mark 3 module for the Seamoth, one for the Mark 2 Cyclops and the Mark 3 Cyclops,
Mm-hmm.
and one for the Prawn Suit Mark 1. So, see here, let me do some math. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to need 4, and each one takes 2 lithium per, so 2, 4, 6, 8. So you're going to need 4 titanium ingots and 8 lithium for all of those things, not counting the other materials they cost.
Joy.
And there's a couple things you can make in the vehicle upgrade console that take lithium. There's the hull reinforcement for the Seamoth, which takes 1. The Seamoth storage solution, which takes another 1. A couple things for the Prawn Suit, which take 1 each that you don't have. Like, what do you have for the Prawn Suit?
Hold on.
Oh.
Are we boring you there, buddy?
Mm,
Why do we have 2 scanners?
I'm not sure.
Oh, remember, I found the time capsule. I think that's where I got one.
Yeah.
mm.
So I could probably put one of these in storage.
Yep.
Uh,
But some of the things that the lithium gives you is nice.
mm-hmm.
Depending on whether or not you have certain parts for the Prawn Suit, I can tell you how many you need for those, but I know you have the drill arm, so you don't need the lithium for that.
There it is.
I don't know if you have those parts for the Prawn Suit. You can make a jet upgrade with a lithium as well for the Prawn Suit. And the best part is you can pay a Cyclops Decoy 2 upgrade with 2 lithium.
Nice. Excuse me while I
what-
put batteries into charge. Oh, that needs a charge.
You can make a creature decoy.
I should keep batteries on me, though, shouldn't I? Sorry,
Likely.
my brain's scattered at the moment.
So when you deploy a creature thing,
Mm-hmm.
it allows you a way to escape creatures.
I'm gonna need more titanium.
It's not particularly useful, but you can have it if you want it.
I never used it in my last playthrough, so what'd be the point?
Yeah. The jump jet upgrade, though, is something you're gonna want.
I never used it in my last one.
Really?
Yeah.
It helps with your movement. Like, it
Never
makes it so
used
you're-
it. Ow. What
It
egg
makes
is
it so
this, I
that you-
wonder?
It makes it so that you can jump higher.
Never really had.
Bronzer.
Like I said, never really used it.
It helps getting around some certain places. And it also depends on what modules you have for your Prawn Suit. You have the drill, so I don't need to worry about that. There's a few other arms you can get for the Prawn Suit, but I don't know if you have the blueprints for them.
I have the propulsion cannon, the grappling arm, the drill arm, and the torpedo arm.
Okay, so the propulsion cannon, the torpedo, and the grapple, all of them take a lithium.
Hmm.
Just a single lithium. It's the other things that are a part of it that are a pain.
I tried using the grappling arm, but this is back like when I had my old computer, and the graphics and sometimes would glitch out and I'd fall through the world and stuff like that. And like I said, I never really got much use out of it.
Yeah, so the jump jet, if you don't have the jump jet, the grappling arm is another great way of getting around places that the prawn suit has issues with.
Yeah, but I'm gonna need to get the stuff for it.
The propulsion arm I wouldn't recommend because you know the propulsion cannon that grabs small fish?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what that does, except on the prawn suit. It's really not useful. And the torpedo arm, despite how cool it sounds, unfortunately, the torpedoes aren't very good. There's only like two types. There's vortex, which are, you know how the stasis rifle works?
Vaguely.
It's effectively just a big version of stasis.
Hmm.
And the gas torpedoes, which hurt. It's really not
I
worth.
need to get some titanium. That's what I need.
You need titanium. Titanium.
So,
And I need to go get my ship back.
looking at what you're probably going to use here, honestly, you're not going to need really any of the lithium for any of these things.
Hey, look, my Sea Glide works again.
So, I'm going to close that tab. So we're being completely honest, if you're just going for depth modules, which it sounds like you are,
Okay, that guy really doesn't like me.
we have more than enough lithium. We only needed 8,
Is he following me?
possibly.
That Ampil doesn't like me.
They're aggressive.
And remember, I kind of did attack it a little bit.
Yep. But yeah, if we're going for the depth modules, let's see here.
Well, first I'm going to get my sea moth back.
You can also make reinforcements for your base with 2 lithium and a titanium.
Well, let's work on one thing at a time, dude.
Yeah, that's for later.
Right now, my base isn't leaking or anything, so I think it'll be fine for now.
Yeah, so if
Scanner.
we're going, you have the Mark II for your Seamoth. Mark III, you have the rubies for.
Like I said, it's not going to be a very fast process, so I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. All I'm saying now is that if you're doing Mark III, which is, let's see here, plus steel ingot and 3 rubies, you're good.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Just looking at your next steps of getting more, other depth modules. Pretty much the next 2 you want a gun for are Cyclops Mark II and Prawn Suit Mark I. After you make Moth Mark,
Not funny.
after you make Moth Mark III.
Why does everything want to attack my ship?
Eh.
It is your primary
No!
objective to swim closer to the
I'm out. I am out of here. I've already been here.
Does it make it clear what your job was on the ship before it crashed?
I don't know.
I think you were just a passenger.
Really?
From what you get, some of the lore you get via some of the manifestos of the other crashed life pods and things like that, and when you go on the Aurora, it sounds like the Aurora, other than like the crew that was on it, was transporting some passengers on sort of like a not a cruise per se, but some sort of charter.
Exploratory mission?
Possibly. And
8? I can't remember how much
Well,
the salvage gives.
3.
Oh, my question is like, is the character you're playing as, is he like a scientist or something?
It's very well. Here's the thing. From what people can tell, this is just some speculation, but it's highly thought of that he was a crew member of some sort, or a passenger, and the Aurora getting close to the planet was not actually intended.
Ah.
The Aurora ended up getting too close to the planet and then got shot down.
Which we already know about.
Yep. And in the process of this happening, we got stranded and somehow survived.
Because we
However-
were just in the safe area. Just.
Yep. However, there is proof.
Are they
that there
fighting
was
each
a-
other? Ah,
Yes.
hey.
That Degasai, which is another branch. I don't know if it's a branch of the same company we're working for or a different company, had been here before with some of the older bases to investigate this planet as well. And it's highly implied that they also got shot down
Ah.
and tried surviving here, but
And
then,
got sick.
and then got sick, and it's been years since they've been here because all the old bases are just like rusted and old.
And rotten.
Yeah.
In disrepair, and from it turns out this isn't the first time this has happened. Is effectively what you're given.
Right.
Okay, here's my question. Does... Oh, wow. A tiger plant just fought off a shark. But anyway, my question is, if Altera knew that this had happened before, why did they send a ship out this way?
They might have not known. Here's the thing: if Degasai is part of the Altera, the Altera company, then they probably just covered it up, thinking, "Oh, this isn't anything new," or the containment system prevented transmissions from going off the planet.
Yeah, I can see that too.
If they aren't part of Altera and a rival company, then they would have ignored it, thinking, "Oh, our rival company is gloating or something like that."
Yeah.
So, it's it's pretty much thought of as, no matter what the circumstances of Degasai were, it pretty much was a endpoint of they didn't get their message out,
Yeah.
Or they couldn't get it out.
or the people they got it out to didn't care.
Yeah.
So, what probably ended up happening is that at some point, who knows how many years after the Degasai incident, our ship, the Aurora, came by because our company probably saw the planet. It's like, oh, this planet looks good, or a nearby planet. And then, if it was a nearby planet and we flew too close, or we tried to go on this planet and then containment procedures happened.
Blaze, are we boring you?
No, it's just tired.
Oops!
What did you do?
I bonked my head.
Okay.
Now I can talk to my Cyclops. I thought about building a second moon pool. Ashtar.
Hmm?
I thought about building a second moon pool. Hmm?
That's the thing right now. Unfortunately, despite the fact of
I
the
don't
matter,
Do I not have Star in this thing?
I don't know how this works. Yeah, I think.
Okay. Break down all the titanium I have.
Hey, Ashgar,
It's 4, so I will have more than enough.
what? Who do you think is going to be the next Smash DLC?
Don't ask me.
So I need 1 plasteel ingot and then 3 rubies, right?
For Mark 3 of the Seamoth, yes.
Just need, I think, 2
Do you really
lithium for
care
this.
about Smash at all?
Not really.
Yes, I just made a really weird noise.
I just hope they announce it soon.
If they just had something released, I doubt they're gonna announce something that quick.
Yep.
Modification station.
Yep.
Why do I keep doing that?
To be fair, when you do make the Mark 1 version of the prawn, it's at the vehicle thing.
Mm,
So now,
I can upload this,
your Seamoth can go 900 meters at max.
which is not bad.
That gets you to most places you
Not
want to
bad.
be.
Not bad at all.
All right. Let's see.
That's an
Ow! 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 I don't have nickel. Oh, and then I need
Remember,
more
lost-
rubies.
yeah. You're only going to need if you want Prawn Soup Mark 1. You're only going to need 2 more rubies, so don't worry about that. You're gonna need
Go ahead.
you're gonna need 6 nickel though. You're gonna need 3 nickel, 3 nickel and 2 rubies for Prawn Soup Mark 1, and then 3 nickel for Cyclops Mark 2. And then anything further than that requires a material you don't have yet.
Yeah.
And you can only get in Lava Zone.
3 titanium and lithium. Okay. I'm making a storage compartment.
Yeah, you might actually have a recipe that requires that material, and I should be able to... I could spoil it, but I don't know if you do. So I won't say anything.
I always get more lithium. Right now I'm just trying to, like I said, make the storage module.
Alright. For Seamoth,
I already got the stuff. I just gotta go put it in the thingy.
let me actually find out... Like, how much does that do?
It's better than nothing. Like right now, the sea moth has nothing.
It gives it a 4x4.
Which is okay for the moment. I mean, I could. Is there an upgrade for it? I can't remember.
Actually, you can stack it.
You can?
It is possible to have 64 storage slots on a single Seamoth.
So I could have the death module and then 3 other storage modules.
But that's the thing. Apparently, it can also be done on the prawn suit.
Seek fluid intake.
I need to drink something.
If installed on the prawn suit, it will add a row of 6 storage spaces to the 6x4 inventory.
So, what do you think I should do?
So that would give you 6x5. Here's the thing. The Seamoth... Remember, they're stackable.
And I can always make more because it doesn't look like it takes that much.
It doesn't. It takes 3 titanium and a lithium per.
I have enough for one more if I want to make one more. I mean, frightened.
But that's the thing.
Hmm?
You're going to need some of that lithium to make plastisteel ingots for
I
death
know.
modules.
I know. There.
You're going to need 8 lithium. Well, not 8 anymore. Since you made Mark 3, you're going to need 2, 4, 6.
I can always find another deposit. I forgot what I was coming down here for.
And then for a later module on something, 8, it looks like. You don't need a plasteel ingot, you just... just need 5 titanium and 2 lithium, which is what you need to make it anyway. Just separate for some reason.
Fish.
Got about 15 minutes, roughly.
Alright.
I don't
Yeah.
have that much glass.
What were you trying to make again?
I was looking to see how much to build onto the alien containment. It's like, oh, I don't have that much.
Yeah, base is... the base is a resource sink.
Yeah. I don't think we really have enough time to actually do anything else, huh?
We probably don't, because the best place to get nickel and ruby... like, nickel... is either the Lost River or the inactive lava zone, and the best place to get ruby is also those places.
Uh-huh.
So... I don't remember where the inactive lava zone is, and you know where the Lost River is.
I do, and I could probably take my sea moth somewhat down that way.
Hang on a second. Let me check something for you. Let's see. Lost River.
I dropped my mints.
Oh no!
Good thing they're individually wrapped, so there's no rupee loss.
Okay, Lost River. Okay. Maybe not.
What's up?
At maximum, your seamouth can go down 900 meters.
Yep.
Lost River is 550 to 1,000. So there's another 100 meters you can't actually access if you go down to the Seamoth.
But there is a good amount of place that I can access.
Yes, but something tells me that the shale outcroppings that do have some of the things you're looking for, at least not the shale, like the nickel and things like that, is probably like in those spots.
I mean, we couldn't use the prawn suit or monstro.
We can. Prawn suit actually goes there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I was down there in my prawn suit and I nearly died.
That's the problem, though. It doesn't drop from any of the outcroppings. It's just in the Lost... they're just in the Lost River.
Sleep.
Like, let's see here. Yeah, they're just from large resource deposits or the seabed.
Well, I think that sounds like a thing for another stream.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, next week I'm sorry to say there will not be a stream because on Monday I have a doctor's appointment and I don't know if Ashtar or Blade are going to be available any other time during the week.
Next week is actually going to not be okay for me.
Yeah. Just no. Nah.
So I'm sorry we won't be available next week, but the week after everything should be back on track, right?
Yep.
Should be, being the key phrase there.
Yeah.
And we'll have all seen Avengers Endgame.
No, not me.
Except for Ashtar.
Not me.
Not me.
Yeah, no, actually not just me.
Ugh.
Because these two are lazy.
Hey!
Or
busy.
I'm busy and I lost interest.
I'm not lazy. I take offense.
Yeah.
I know I'm lazy and I'm proud about it. Hey, I'm lazy and I get work done.
So you're busy.
I'm a procrastinator who manages to actually not procrastinate his work until it's like the day before.
You,
That was
you procrastinate on the things that are not important.
No, I procrastinate on things important too, but I actually make sure I don't procrastinate too much on those.
Yeah. Good.
But anyway, off that subject.
Yeah.
Do you want to just think we should stop it here? Because, like I said, everything that Ashtar was talking about sounds like it's going to take a while to do.
It will take a bit. Yeah.
And considering how much time I wasted trying to find that one freaking deposit.
You know what? Though, between now and the next time we stream, I want you to have listened to more fan casts.
Dude,
have
drop
been
it.
caught up. I'm not gonna drop it.
Maybe I haven't caught up yet. It's because I've been busy. Everything about that? But anyway, we're not
doing
bringing this
what?
to the stream.
Yeah, you two talk about that off stream, please.
All right.
And when I'm
Anyway.
gone.
Anyway, this has been AJ.
Blaze.
And Ashtar.
You guys have a great week, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Oh, shit. Oh, God, that scared me.
Well, da 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 da.
Anyway, later.
Laters.